Good morning, everybody. I'd like to just formally start the proceedings, please. I know I've got a speech here, but it's not that long. My name's Peter Henderson. I'm a councillor in South Ayrshire and I chair the Supplier Development Programme. So, good morning to everyone and thank you very much for coming along. And as chair of the Supplier Development Programme, I'm delighted to welcome you to our Meet the Buyer event. And it's really nice to have an in-person event after years of looking at Zoom. I'm meeting people today and I didn't realise they were that big. The event is partnered with Scottish Government, Scotland Excel, and for the first time the UK Department of Transport. We're also delighted to have Elcom as a headline platinum sponsor and Our Systems as a premium sponsor. To sponsor an exhibit at Meet the Buyer is not just a demonstrable community benefit, but it contributes to making public sector contracts and private sector supply chains more open and transparent. It's what we need. We need to demystify tendering. And that's where I hope Supplier Development Programme especially can help with the training and make life easier. We sincerely hope and do want to thank our partners for the support of Meet the Buyer. It's great to be back holding our national Meet the Buyer face-to-face. And what an event 2023 is. I was just upstairs and saw the queues still waiting to get in, so it seems to be popular. And I want to take a moment to reflect on just how important it is to Scotland's economy and well-being. It is so important to grow and diversify your business, whether you're a supplier or a buyer. Businesses, social enterprises and third sector organisations have a fantastic opportunity to meet with a range of public and private sector buyers today and find out about all those all-important contract and project opportunities, as well as receive some fantastic support from our hosts, the Supplier Development Programme. We are pleased also to be joined today by a number of organisations that can support your businesses or social enterprises, and a wide range of business support, including Living Wage Scotland, Business Gateway, BASE, Cyber and Fraud Centre, and the Net Zero Toolkit from Edinburgh Science. I'll raise a wee point on Living Wage Scotland. They informally fed back that the 2019 Meet the Buyer North event was the best event they'd ever attended for engagement, and I wonder if we can top that this year with the biggest ever national Meet the Buyer event. Do take the opportunity to speak to these people. Businesses in Scotland want to engage with the highest standards of employment, and so I hope you will make it a point to visit the Living Wage Scotland stand for more information on how you can become accredited. And then remember to put that on your bids, because it scores top points. During today's event, there will be presentations and workshops to learn more about bidding for public sector contracts, potential up-and-coming opportunities and projects. 2023 has already started out with a growth spot of new member organisations joining STB to work with us, to connect with local businesses, raise visibility of their contract opportunities and to diversify their supply chains, supporting the desire for community well-being and community wealth building. I wish particularly to welcome NHS Greater Glasgow and Clyde, Nature Scot, the Northern Lighthouse Board, Police Scotland and Balfour Beatty as a new corporate member. We took more than 2,500 bookings for today's events, and this is hugely beneficial to the public sector buyers and primary contractors looking to fill out their supply chains, because it's a direct way to connect with you and talk about what your business does and how you might be available to carry out work in the future. And the nearly 21,000 Scottish SMEs and social enterprises registered with Supplier Development Programme, we hope you'll engage with our upcoming tender training. I understand, for example, that there is a free Quick Quotes Made Easy webinar happening on the 23rd of May. You can still sign up for that. And of course, if you're visiting the Department of Transport zone today and wish to learn how to bid using Contracts Finder, you can sign up for STP's free webinar on expanding your business globally, tendering in the new market on 7th of June. In addition to our webinars, we're also really proud to offer learning on demand, and by logging into the SDP website, you can access free tendering support and helpful resources to help you bid better at a time that suits you, and that is important, and the needs of your business. We know that small businesses across Scotland are struggling with the cost of living crisis, and public sector contracts can offer the stability that you very much need, particularly with cash flow. As if a public sector buyer knows that you're a small business, then we will pay you within 30 days of receiving an invoice, and within 10 days if you're experiencing cash flow issues. It's not the answer to everything, but it's a proven fact that public sector contracts keep money local for longer, which is about why the public sector is increasingly talking about community wealth building and what that means to you. We have a lot on the agenda today, and we want to get it right. But I hope you will be sure that you take some time to listen in on the presentations that are coming today on data and innovation, and that you can hopefully apply to your business these tips going forward. Top tips for tendering will be delivered later this afternoon, and that is a session I would encourage everybody to attend, because you can demystify and make sure your tender gets listened to. So you've found some contact opportunities in the exhibition area. We hope you'll come along and ask our expert trainer all your questions about bidding. Thank you all for attending Scotland's largest Meet the Buyer event today. I hope your business benefits from the wealth of information and support available, and that we can continue working together very closely. My last word is I'd like to say thank you to the team from Supplier Development Scotland who's put all this together. It's not an easy thing to do, and they do deserve a warm congratulations. So thank you very much.